What's up, savages? Welcome to episode 2 of the Grizzly podcast. If you haven't seen the first episode, go check out the first episode. It was epic. And please like, subscribe, and share the video. Put your notifications on so you find out every week we'll have a new episode. So you should get your notifications in every time we do a new episode.
And check us out on Instagram, guys, Grizzly_Savage. We go live sometimes behind the interviews just to show the little sneak peeks. We go live maybe a couple days too to show you guys, who we're gonna be interviewing, and what we're gonna be touching base on the next one. Guys, have you ever thought about, man, like sometimes I cheat on my diet, sometimes I cheat out on my friends. Aside from your wife,
You cheat on your wife, bro?
no, I don't.
Say it on.
No, don't cheat on your wives or your husbands. Aside from your relationship, your immediate relationship, the one relationship that is crucial to me,
Me too. I'm
Right?
with that.
it has to be when you find a really good barber. And today we're going to be interviewing my buddy Jesus. He's been cutting my hair for damn near almost 10 years. And I didn't mess up once. I did leave him high and dry one time. That'll never happen again, guys. But today we're going to be interviewing his story on how he came up from cutting from his mom's house to now owning one of the best barbershops in our town. Jesus, everybody. What's up, dude?
How's it going, man?
Welcome to Grizzly, bro.
Glad to be here, bro.
Glad you're here.
Dude, I really want to show and tell everyone your story. I've known you for a minute. My brother has known you for a little bit, but you don't know the whole story of where it comes from. And even me, I only met you here in high school, halfway through your life right now.
Yeah.
So we're first of all, let's start off. Where are you from?
I'm born and raised in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
Yeah. I was there from born to 2011.
And what made you move? Was it your parents or?
Yeah. The economy was getting rough over there.
I think it still is.
Yeah.
They got out early.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We got lucky, man. We got out right in time. Economy was going to crap in, I think, about 08.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's about when it started tanking. And then you left at what, 11?
no, I was actually like 14.
14.
Yeah.
So
I was a freshman.
Elementary. Okay, so even up to high school.
9th grade. I did 9th grade in California, and then that's whenever it was like, yo, the ship was sinking.
Really?
And we seen it sinking, and it's like, how much longer can we stay on the ship before it's like gone? Yeah, so.
And what's your parents' background? What did they do in Cali?
All right, so my dad was born and raised in, I'm pretty sure he was born and raised in Jalisco.
Oh,
Both my parents. Yep.
Hey, there we go.
Both my parents were born and raised there. My dad actually had came to America with his father to work. They would come to Florida, Michigan, different seasons. They would travel everywhere.
They started coming little.
Yeah, he was a kid.
Before you were even born.
Yeah, bro. Like my dad did some time in elementary here in the States.
Oh, okay.
Like not much, but it was a little bit of it. And eventually he had to drop out of school, go to work. I think it might have been like 6th grade. He had to drop out, go to work, and then
That's common too in a lot of our culture.
Yeah.
You got to drop out young because you got to get to work.
it's for the family. It's all for the family.
Right.
Yep.
So my dad, was going back and forth Mexico, taking trips to Mexico, and then, met my mom and was like, hey, let's get married.
Really?
Yeah.
So was your mom here in the States or in?
No, she was in Mexico.
And
Yeah, she was in Mexico, and then my mom was like, sure. My dad was like, well, I'm gone after this. Like, I'm going back. So mom went with dad.
off
and then-
rip, she didn't even question it. She was like, okay.
Yeah, basically.
That's
So
awesome.
they were questioning, should we settle in Florida or with my mom's family in California? Because I have uncles and I had aunt in California. So it was just like, where do they go? What's better?
Right.
And my uncle, he's a priest in California.
Got it.
He helped us out. We got started in California, and then they were there. My dad worked for a lumber yard.
Long time.
My mom worked for McDonald's whenever I was born, and then she quit that, and then she started working little restaurant jobs, and
Yeah.
that's kind of where she's at now, restaurant jobs.
Yeah.
And here we came.
And you were born. So you were born in Cali. So how long were they in California for?
Well, my sister was born in 93, and she was born in California as well. So she's 30. So they've been in these states for probably 31 years, I would say, roughly.
The United States.
The United States, yes. Not Florida, but United
Right.
States.
United States.
So here comes time. Economy gets rough. I think about middle school, my sister gets diagnosed with cancer at 4.
What?
At 4.
At 4 years old?
4 years old.
What kind of cancer? You remember?
Leukemia.
No way.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So at 4 years old, leukemia. So it's like that's where everything started. Like you started seeing the
ship sinking.
Yeah, like your parents start having to work more towards the kid.
Right,
It's more important. Yeah,
they're
bro.
struggling on money.
Yeah. So with that being said, it was just like we seen it too, and as kids, we were taught not to ask much because we're just like,
Right.
they already don't have anything. Why are we gonna ask for more?
Right.
It's true.
So we were always kind of just getting around, getting by. My parents, bro, my mom did everything she could. Love my parents, but they did everything they could to do the most for us without digging into their pockets.
Right.
Like, bro, my mom would be on the radio and like, oh, we got a call because they're giving free tickets to Disney.
Oh man.
And bro, like my mom would call, bro, win tickets, bro. We were always in Disney, like, but no money, bro. But like we did it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's
She
great.
was a hustler.
Yeah.
It's a different type
Exactly,
of hustle.
bro.
Yeah, she's hustling. She's hustling.
And I remember this time, bro, where she was just like, hey, the news station said if you draw a picture of Disney and if you win the contest, you get free tickets. So me and my sister, bro, we over here whipping it up,
Everybody's
bro.
drawing.
Yeah, we whipping up drawing stuff, bro. Boom, send it off. We win tickets, bro.
You did win?
Yeah, we won
Oh,
Off
tickets.
of a drawing?
Yeah.
No way. Okay.
So like
okay.
stuff like that, like really fueled our as kids. We
Yeah.
didn't have money, but
It made you drive. It
yeah,
showed you
bro.
like, wow, if I put my
Yeah.
efforts into this,
It didn't come easy.
No,
It wasn't just
no.
I bought a ticket and went to Disney.
no.
yeah.
Had to work
So bro, I seen my dad, work hard, do what he could with his family and this and that, and
But-
then
But you would say so more so because now kids with technology, oh, hey, I want this or hey, I want that. Everything now, Amazon, Instacart, everything is at your access of a
It's instant.
fingertip.
oh no, bro, that's a luxury.
So it's like hey, if you draw a picture, if you do, so it instilled some sort of, if I do this,
Yeah.
the results will come.
Yeah, and you have to do good to win.
Yeah.
Because it was, who was the best person to draw this painting or
Right,
picture as
yeah.
a kid.
Incentivized you.
Yeah.
Of course. So
Yeah.
in elementary, so that happened while you were in elementary or middle school?
Elementary. Yeah, elementary.
And in elementary, were you hustling? Were you flipping candies? Were you cutting hair? Were you drawing? Were you doing the S's? Were the three lines where you connect it and make that gangster S and Cali and shit?
No, actually I never really hustled as a kid, but like I was close to this one person specifically, bro. And this man hustled, bro. Like, and he kind of brought me into it as a young kid.
Okay.
Like, hey yo, like this summer we're gonna do a lemonade stand. The money we get from the lemonade stand, we're all gonna buy a pool and we're all gonna hang out in the pool.
That's awesome.
Okay.
So yo, like he kind of struck my mind of like, yo, like if we do one thing that can do this and this and this, and like none of it's really like hard. It's just we gotta do it.
Yeah,
Like we gotta just do it. That's it. So that's what we did, bro.
So it was a hustle.
So he
Yeah.
bro, he taught me, bro. Like we used to do whatever we could,
lemonade stands. What else?
lemonade
did you
stands, build bikes.
That's awesome.
Bro,
Okay.
like we find a frame of a bike and we're like, I like that frame, bro.
do?
Go find wheels, go find freaking sprockets, and bro, we used to build stuff, and at the end,
Build
we'd be like,
bikes.
hey, $50 for the bike, sell them,
That was it.
stuff
That's
like that,
awesome.
bro. And like we would hang up on trees and spray paint them, do like whatever most
Whatever you
kids
had
should
to
have
do.
done,
Yeah.
should have done because most kids nowadays
Should've,
are on
should've,
iPads
yeah.
and stuff. But
Now they hustle on the apps and they stream and fucking
Some kids.
Yeah.
some
yeah, like
some still sell candy because yours is a streamer and he flips candy.
yeah,
The problem with my son is he sells candy, but then instead of saving the money he sold to flip to buy another bag of candy, he spends money.
yeah,
He's kind of like his dad. I'm not.
yeah,
I like to spend money.
Yeah, this it's hard, man. It's because
Yeah.
it's one thing. Like I would imagine, as every young hustler, when you first get your big bag, it's like, what do I do with it?
Yes.
And it's hard. Like
Yes.
the hustler almost gets on pause because it's like, man, I've been hustling for this long. I want to treat myself, but we have to learn to control the treating yourself.
Yeah.
Right. It's that new money mentality.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So when did you actually start hustling?
Ooh. Honestly, barbering was probably my earliest and biggest hustle I ever had.
Really?
Like, I remember moving to Florida after everything happened. We moved to Florida. I'm here. I don't know anybody, bro. I got like a little cheap phone, like no touchscreen phone. It was just a cheap phone.
I had the fire.
I knew nobody, bro. And my uncle comes to Florida, the priest,
Okay.
and it was right before school. It was the summer before sophomore year, and he said, "Hey, here's $100. Buy yourself like supplies for school, whatever you need."
Nice.
And I said, "Yo, I'm gonna buy a pair of clippers."
What?
So yeah, exactly. Like
You
would think-
needed notebooks, bro. You needed pencils. You
yeah,
needed
but,
binders.
like
You're
that stuff I figure out later on. But I'm just like,
it wasn't important.
yo, like
Okay.
we didn't have the money growing up, So I wanted a haircut, and how do you get a haircut if you don't got no money?
Right.
Do it yourself. So I was just like, yo, I'm gonna get some clippers. I'm gonna learn how to cut my own hair. I'm gonna edge myself up. I'm gonna look fresh in school. That was my goal.
That was your goal. So
That was
that's
my
why you
goal.
started the hustle, was because you were
Yeah.
like, man, I need to
It wasn't even a hustle.
Yeah.
He just wanted to cut his own hair.
Yeah.
You just want to look good.
Well, then on top of that, I had a friend in California that he started cutting hair. I think maybe even like middle school, and I
Okay.
seen him hustling, bro. And like, I mean, he wasn't.
But that's Cali.
Yeah.
In
I
Cali.
mean, he wasn't driving. He didn't have any nice cars, but like, I seen him doing haircuts, and I'm like, yo, he's young and he could do it.
Right.
Like, if he could do it, I could do it.
Right.
Yeah.
So age never stopped me there. I was like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna learn how to do this. And I'm gonna do it. So I started doing it, myself a little bit. And man, I used to get hated on in high school. They're like, oh man, that haircut looks horrible. But I was just like, I thought it looked fresh. I was like, oh man, like
That's
you
what
got
you
me,
did.
bro.
That's
You
something
got
you
me.
did.
Yeah, you got me. But I was like, you know what?
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. And bro, one day my dad needed a haircut, and he went to a salon.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even get me
I
started.
think all of us guys know.
Yes.
Oh, I got
Salons is not
Supercuts.
the place for a man's haircut. Obviously,
a hair salon.
yeah, obviously there's barbers and salons, but I mean,
Yeah, but,
Eh.
yeah.
he went to a woman
Right.
to get his hair done, and I seen him, doing the neck edge, and then like she kind of, whoop, and then she took the whole line up again to try to like fix it. And
Okay,
then-
moving up.
Yeah, she kept moving up, and I was like, you know what? Like, I got this clipper at the house. I'm gonna give him a little taper in the back.
Right.
So we got home, bro. I said, hey, Dad, I'm like, the lady messed your haircut up. I want to fix your haircut.
He didn't even notice. He probably didn't even know. He's like, no, it looks good, bro.
He doesn't care.
Looks
No,
good,
bro,
Mija.
Yeah, he
He's
don't care.
Mexican,
Yeah,
he don't
yeah,
care.
exactly. Mexicans sometimes don't care for
Yeah, old
haircuts,
school, old school,
It's
yeah.
just a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, Dad, I'm like, I want to fix your haircut for you. He was like, okay. And he sat out there, bro. I mean, he's a champ, bro. He just let me cut his hair, and every week, bro, I was like, hey, I want to cut your hair. And bro, I would cut his hair as much as I could, like
So
any chance.
your dad was your first
My
cut.
dad was like the one that was like, I don't care how I look, just do it.
Right.
Yeah, bro, yeah.
That's awesome.
And then later on, word got around, yeah, he cuts hair, bro. And then in high school, that was the biggest thing, bro. Was like,
That's where I met you. Was
first person that actually let me cut their hair in high school was Anton.
Shout out to Anton.
Shout out to Anton, bro. Made me a video on my Instagram as well.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. Great work.
Yes.
But bro, let me tell you, man, like looking at myself, I don't know if I would let myself cut my own hair.
So definitely shout out to
Yes,
him.
definitely shout out to
bro.
Anton.
Like you don't like he didn't know me.
Mad trust for the
bro.
homies.
I said, hey, bro, like, he's like, oh, I don't drive. I said, my mom will give me a ride home, bro. I'll cut your hair and then we'll take you home. And he was like, all right, cool, bro.
VIP, sir. Did he pay?
No, the first one or the first couple, I would be like, don't worry about it.
Right.
Just to get started,
VIP service and everything.
Yeah.
Jesus,
and then boom,
bro.
from that to $5. And like,
Yeah.
at the time, it was like $5 was a lot, obviously.
Yeah,
you know,
of
but
course.
now it's
I ain't gonna lie.
changed a lot.
I met you at 10, so
Yeah.
starting at $5.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm at $10
I met-
already.
I met-
You moved up.
Yeah,
I met
exactly.
him at
bro.
For $5, bro. I remember being in high school. If you have $5, you could buy that extra pizza, slice of pizza. You
Yeah.
could buy the soda.
No,
Bro,
it's-
yeah, you're not lying about that.
Absolutely, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, none more.
No,
Not
no,
more,
so-
not
So you
more.
would say your dad was like your support system. He's the one who struck the, man, I'm gonna do this every week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna push myself.
Yeah, bro. And then when I said, hey, I want to go to barber school, he said, I'll pay for half of it.
Nice.
So
Half.
so he struck
Half.
Half of it.
yeah,
half,
he struck the hustler in me. He said, all right, like,
I'll do half.
I'll do half,
You
but
gotta show me.
like if you want to commit, you take the other half on. And
It's true.
it was,
Yeah, because some people don't. Some
hey, bro, in
people
high school, yeah. In high school, bro, that's, for me, that was a commitment. I was paying $200, we were paying $200 a month. 100 me, 100 my parents.
Nice.
So I had to make $100. That was my bill to pay for my student loan, student debt, whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it. Yeah. So barber school, they didn't pay nothing.
Nothing.
Like it was literally just show up, cut hair, say you did it, get your license, get out.
So they don't teach you anything in barber school?
Like fade technique, nothing.
Yeah, we learned some, but I was already cutting hair at that point.
So you knew more than the school, right?
Yeah, like I was kind of teaching some of the students at that point already.
I would have been
Like
asking for a check.
like my first week, bro, I had to prove myself who I was. I went to barber school. I told the lady, hey, I would really like to cut hair already. Bro, I was ambitious. I wanted to be on the floor working already.
You didn't want to go to the school. You were
No,
just, hey,
bro.
you
I
just
said,
give me
yeah.
that
I'm
thing.
like, the book I'll do later. Just give me the clients. I want to work. And bro, like she said, oh, I got you. We'll see.
We'll see.
She said, bring your own client one day, and we'll let you, do a haircut. Bro, after that day, she seen me. She said, "Oh, from now on, you're getting all the haircuts." Bro,
Done.
I was doing like 10-hour days sometimes. I feel like
With
in
no pay?
barber school, no pay, but it was tips. So, bro, like,
So they would charge for the haircut, keep the money.
get the money.
You also paid to be there,
I paid to be there,
and you would only keep the tips.
and I only kept the tip.
Yeah, that's a hustle.
It's a hustle, but it's
Damn,
cool.
Barbershop is
Yeah,
a hustle.
it's cool.
It sounds like you're gonna have to
Yeah, but
start
it's
a barber
experience. It's experience.
Yeah,
That's
It's
you-
experience.
yeah,
You
yeah,
have
you-
to get to that. Yeah. And bro, that really showed me like, yo, you do good work, people tip you good, and that's how you get paid.
That's it.
So my main thing was, yo, do good work, get these people back in the chair again, make more money.
Right.
Yeah,
and
it's,
then-
it's almost like a residual income or like
Yeah.
reoccurring
Oh, and
all the
then the
time.
haircut's cheaper, obviously, in the barber school.
Yeah.
Not paying
Yeah.
as much for a haircut.
Believe it or not, bro, they were $13 in barber
Really?
school. I was charging like 7 to 10 at the house. It was 13 at the barber school.
Plus tip.
Yeah.
So it was
So
expensive. It wasn't cheap.
No, it was expensive.
Yeah.
No, because you would think, man, well, not really, because I'm thinking if I'm going to go to school, they're learning.
Yeah, but even at the barbershops back in the day, and when I would go to the barbershop, it was $15 for a haircut.
yeah.
So 13 plus tip, you're paying
Yeah.
15, 16 bucks.
Yeah.
All day, all day.
That's crazy. So anyway, so you go to how long was barber school?
Like a year and a half, about a year and a half, bro.
And you're in high school at the time too.
Yeah, in high school. So I was 8 to 3, whatever it was, and then like 3:15, 3:30 till 8 p.m. You know,
Late.
when the mall closed, bro. So there was times where we were locking up the gates as a student, bro. Like we're out of here,
Wow.
and like sometimes after that, bro, people would text me, "Hey, bro, can you cut my hair at your house?" And I would go home and cut hair at the house because they would rather pay me keep the money. Yeah, I'm charging less in the school, but I'm 100% profiting then.
yeah.
So they would already go to me sometimes. So they would just be like, "Hey, bro, at the house," and I was like, "Cool." So I'm like, I gotta build a little barbershop now.
Right.
I gotta build a setup. I gotta build something that's gonna be like the
Legit.
spot. Yeah,
I remember that spot.
yeah. That's where you kind of came in.
That's why I came. So then we talked a lot about dad. What about your mom? Did your mom like have any rebuttal with?
Oh yeah, bro. My mom had to go through it too for a little bit because
She didn't want you cutting hair.
She didn't. I don't think she liked the idea of me cutting hair at first.
Really?
She didn't think it was like a career.
Right.
Because, in Mexico, haircut's cheaper. It's harder to make a career in Mexico when it
Right.
comes to something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So she kind of carried it on to America. Was like, "Oh, no, that's not a good career." And I'm like, "Well, I just want to do it."
Yeah.
She said, "But you need to go to college." So the idea of college was like, "Are you planning in my mind? You got to go to college."
What she wanted you to do? Did she ever tell you what she wanted you to do?
She's like, "Just do anything." She's like, "I just want you to do something."
She wanted you to have a degree.
Yeah, that was it.
Again,
A
we
backup
talked
plan.
about before.
Yeah, a backup plan.
It's no, not only that. It's Hispanics. I don't even think it's just Hispanics, right? It's immigrants, period.
We're big
And
on.
back in the old school mentality, everybody's big on the title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you're broke, right? You can be broke. Pero mi hijo es doctor. Mi hijo
Yeah.
es whatever. But then,
Yeah.
like in Mexico, right? In Mexico, my hijo es doctor. My
Yeah.
son's a doctor. But he makes X amount of dollars. He's riding a bicycle in the hospital.
Yeah.
But the son who works at the resort in Cancun serving drinks is making a shit ton of money
Yeah.
on tips and working in tourism. But it's the whole thing of the title.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with going to college, right?
No,
It's just,
no,
but again, with the title, it all depends on what you do with it because I see everything as like a tool, right? So a degree is a tool, like a hammer, like whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna get the hammer and put it on the shelf, and oh look, I got an awesome
But it
hammer.
depends on what you're going to school for. If you're going to school for arts, for gay dance arts, where are you going to get a job at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As far
If
as I
you're
know,
gonna
no
be a
one's
doctor-
hiring for that, bro.
No,
No
I'm
one's
saying
hiring for that.
But if you're going to be a doctor, you're going to be an engineer, you're going to be
Yeah,
something like that, then
yeah.
you got to go to school. You need to go to school.
Yeah. 100%.
But let's say
Psychology.
you went to barber school,
Even
Yeah.
business
right?
though.
But imagine if barber school was 5 years,
Yeah.
$150,000.
No.
Bro, you don't need to do that, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
no.
can go be a barber.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, no, and I think the big difference is, the barbering is more of a hands-on hustle, kind of hustle,
100%.
and then you got the book hustle.
Yeah.
I mean, each one of them needs their place,
Correct.
but every millionaire needs a janitor, so on and so forth. Everyone needs something. So I mean, I want to be a barber.
You wanted to be a barber.
I wanted to be a barber. Like something struck in me, bro. And then later on, my mom told me that my grandma used to do hair. So I'm like, oh, maybe something's along the
Your
line.
grandma's channeling through you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
And then
crazy.
I skip a little far forward, but when we first moved here, my sister actually did cosmetology school. So
You got a whole line of beauty people.
yeah, so my sister, would be in school and she'd be like, "Hey, come to the school and get a haircut." The barbers at Neil.
No way.
Yes, bro.
That's how you met a Neil?
So I met a Neil.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Neil.
Shout out to
Neil.
Shout out
Wow.
to Neil, bro. My
Wow.
boy. So yeah, my sister would be like, "Hey, haircuts are like $5. Come get a haircut." bro, I used to be there all the time. $5, met a meal. And then that also is what also struck the idea of wanting to learn and do myself.
Yeah.
Because, you know, my parents didn't have money still at the time. My dad was working in the Groves in Avon Park. My mom was working for a restaurant. So really, they weren't making enough money. I didn't want to ask him for haircut money. I was just like, I'd rather learn it myself and be free.
Right.
So that's what I did, bro. And then like I'd go to the barbershop every once in a while. And then, kept going to Neil, try different barbers around, kind of met other barbers. And then when I got to high school, when I was cutting hair at the house, a barber, Charlie, remember, Charlie's,
Yeah.
the original barbershop that I started at. He reached out to me and was like, hey, yo, you're a good barber. I was in high school, bro. I was
How'd
like,
that make you feel, bro?
Yeah,
bro, like, yo, we're going to do this, bro.
But how'd it make you feel to get a call from a known barber in town? How'd that make you feel? How'd you reflect on that?
Bro, I felt like I could have been like a superstar, bro.
Like, damn, my skills are good.
Yes, bro. Like, if I'm good enough to like somebody recognize me from that standpoint, bro, like a professional, I'm like, bro, this is big.
Right.
It's awesome, dude.
So he said, yo, I'm opening a barbershop. I want you to go to barber school if you want to work for me. So that's whenever I started asking my parents.
Oh,
That's
what,
good.
So that's really
Yeah, like I already wanted to go, but he's the one that was like, yo, if you start now, you can be done by the time you graduate.
That's it.
You can graduate and come work with me right away.
Show up with your license, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, so I was just like,
He's a good mentor.
I'm like, bro, this is literally like, yeah, like the roads pay for me right now. Like, let's just do it.
That's awesome.
And you just did it.
Bro, I just followed the path. Like, I feel like, we all have, stuff put in front of us for a reason. And sometimes if you don't take it, that was your chance, bro. That's it.
Yeah.
And I took that chance and I ran with it.
That's awesome.
No.
And you put in work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, yeah, I said barber school was rough.
Right.
Bro, like, literally, I would leave barber school, go home, do haircuts, do homework, go to sleep, wake up for school the next day, do all over again.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And that
It's a
was
hustle.
about a year and a half worth of high school. So, like,
Did you stack up while you were in high school? Did you save money?
bro, I remember my first $1,000 in high school.
What?
Bro, like, earned, cleared, in my pocket, just sitting there. Bro, I thought I was a millionaire. I promise you, bro, I was a millionaire at that time.
I know the feeling.
I said, bro, $1,000, bro, I can do whatever I want right now.
Right.
I really couldn't, but,
Yeah.
at high school, bro.
You were a high school kid with a rack.
Yeah, so that stuck in my head, and I'm like, I got one, now I want 5.
Ooh.
And that just kind of, bro, and like at the same time, I was investing in my business. Like I started off with like a bar stool, like a home mirror,
Right.
Oh, yeah.
and a dresser. Literally a dresser. No, not even a dresser. It was a bookcase.
Holy moly.
We took the top half off, and literally I just put my clippers on top, bro. My dad had an old cassette player, CD, 6 CD mixer.
Old school.
I put it under there, bro. Had the speakers next to it, bro, and that was it.
Fire barber
I
station.
remember
setup,
that,
dude.
dude.
First setup,
In the porch.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then I went from that to a dresser. It was a bigger dresser. And that was like, bro, we're talking like almost 8 foot wide.
Massive.
Bro, like 4 drawers, bro. That was like the setup, bro. I thought I was
You
a
had
beast.
everything.
Yeah.
Gel, powder, clippers, cleaner,
Everything,
everything.
bro. At that point, bro, I was set up, bro. I had lights going.
Yes, I remember the LEDs.
And this is all the house?
This is
Yes,
the
bro.
porch.
And then my mom helped me get a barber chair. And bro, that was like another move, bro.
Right.
From the stool to the barber's chair is like a big jump. It's like going from like a Miata to a freaking
Right.
like a Ferrari,
It's a
bro.
barber flex.
Yes, bro. That was like a flex for me at the time, bro. And yeah, bro, we did it.
I would say the only thing that ran away your customers was your freaking Chihuahua pit bull mix.
Oh
thing.
my
It was
God,
weird.
bro.
It was a
Yes,
Chihuahua
bro.
pit bull,
hell?
and he was pissed all the time.
But only
Because people would
didn't know
come.
you. Only if they didn't know you, yeah. But like if you knew you, bro, he was cool.
Bro,
Imagine being a pit bull chihuahua, I'd be pissed too.
I guess,
That's
Bro,
crazy
that,
shit.
that was the dude, bro.
bro, he was gangster, bro. He was cool.
Yeah. But bro, I gotta tell you the story.
What story?
This one time you came and got a haircut, right?
Oh, Jesus,
Oh, this is a
bro.
story about you.
Oh,
yes,
boy.
yes, bro. You gotta
Wow.
hear this story because it's it forever stays in my family now, and this is what you're known for. Like not in a good or bad way. It's just
Oh, Jesus
You know-
Christ, dude.
Okay.
your grandma dropped you off,
Okay, yeah,
and
did.
she
Shout
had
out Grandma.
the Chevy Venture,
Yes,
the
the gold-
minivan, yes. And as she backed up, she whacked her mailbox, boom, knocked
she
it
didn't.
over.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, bro, and left. She didn't even know.
Oh
I think
my
she was
God.
picking you up, bro. She picked you up, y'all left, and that was it.
I didn't notice. If not, I
Yeah,
would have said something.
So like,
So
My
I'm known
mom-
as the mailbox guy?
So my mom's always like, "Oh, Michael, your friend, the one that knocked over the mailbox."
Oh, jeez,
You're known
dude.
as the mailbox.
Oh,
and,
man.
and it wasn't like a bad way because it happened like a million times, bro. That mailbox was placed right in front of the driveway. Like it was gonna happen.
Everybody
wasn't
was in that
Yeah.
mailbox.
But it was like
But you're known for that.
it was just funny
Jeez.
because like
Shout out.
Hispanic families, they always tie a name or some kind of nickname or something.
So I'm
to it.
mailbox.
You're the mailbox guy. Yeah, but we're Spanish.
Hey, I'll take it though. I'll take it.
So,
No,
bro,
shout out grandma, bro. Grandma took me everywhere.
Oh, bro,
all the time.
yes.
In that Chevy Venture, bro.
She had you at the getting haircuts all the time, bro. I remember that.
I think I was.
How long were you on the porch, Jesus?
From when I started, so probably 2011, 2012-ish to about 2014. That's whenever I graduated high school, graduated barber school, and worked my way into a barbershop.
Gotcha.
I mean, I still did like the side stuff, like my clients that didn't want to go to the barbershop, but it got to the point where it was like, it's too much doing both.
For sure.
Like I only have enough time
In the day.
in a day to put my energy into one place. Like it's like work followed you everywhere, bro. Like it got to the point people knocking your door asking for haircuts, and that's whenever it was like it's too much.
No, and it's
Yeah.
and it's so you know,
Boundaries,
you saw
guys.
episode 1 with David with Goliath beards. It's the same thing, right? So now he's got the beard bomb.
Mhm.
He's selling the beard bomb. Everybody still wants to buy it out of the trunk. Dude,
Yeah.
you can go to his website and buy it. Why do you?
Yes.
Why? So then if you can't buy it from my trunk, then you don't want the beard bomb. So it's like
Exactly,
you, right?
bro.
Dude, I'm at a barbershop. Can you support me now and just come to the barbershop?
Yeah.
Why
Exactly,
you have it in the
bro.
house?
People don't want to see you evolve because
No, people just get used to it. I don't think they do it on purpose. I think they just get used to it.
but subconsciously, right? Because like we've talked about it too. Like some people want you to be successful, just not more successful than them.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like, oh, Jesus is now at a barbershop. Like, bro, like I was there from the jump. Like you should still cut my hair.
Support me
Yeah.
at the
Yeah, it's like,
barbershop.
man, I'm evolving, right? So
yeah,
it's
grow
like,
with me, bro. Grow with
Grow
me.
with
I
me.
don't-
Yeah,
I
go
don't
with me,
think-
bro.
I honestly don't think most people. I don't think they do it on purpose in a bad way. It's a subconscious.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
think
That's
it's
what it is.
Dude, like you're my boy. Like why I gotta go to the barbershop?
Yeah,
But-
I agree.
But you're my boy, so come to the barbershop.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's simple as just don't drive to my house, drive to the barbershop.
It's the same thing. And
Right.
you lived right down. You lived right there because
Yeah.
your first shop was what, Charlie's, right?
Charlie's, yeah.
On 27 Lake. Right
27,
there,
yeah,
looking
right
at the
across
lake.
from the lake.
I took
I
you
don't
out.
remember that barbershop.
I took you out.
Yeah, I don't think you ever went there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I had the little black T.
Yeah, I remember that was where I first
Yes,
showed
you
his
did.
TT. Yes.
He fucked up my clutch. He said,
I remember that was the car you learned on, right?
Yeah, no, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
No, it was not.
I'm pretty sure, bro. 'Cause I also remember that, like.
It had a wrist nut. No,
Fucked up my clutch. I know you.
But maybe that was early in your stick
well,
shift
it's,
life.
it's his fault for giving me the car. I mean, right.
No, actually, I think your dad's Corvette wasn't that what a stick shift?
No,
Um,
no,
the-
no,
the way you drove
that
to high
was mom's
school.
car. No, that was mom's car.
You drove to high school a couple of times. It was like a grayish, was it
No,
blue?
It was blue.
It was blue.
But that was
Blue.
mom's car.
That was.
Oh,
that was my
okay,
mom's.
never mind.
No, that wasn't.
Then so then you started at Charlie's. How old were you when you started at Charlie's?
I was 17.
Woo, you were young, bro.
Bro, I was 17. So at that point, my mom kept pushing the idea of college still. So I agreed. I said, okay, I'm going back, but I'm going for something I want to do. And my second passion is cars. So I said, mechanics is cool, but it was just like, I don't want to fix cars. I want to fix them up. Like I was more into the aesthetics than performance at the time.
So you wanted to do body work.
So I'm gonna do body work. So I did auto collision, did that, met my fiance there. So that was honestly
Really?
like, it's kind of a part of the story that it's like, I don't know why I took this path, but this path took me to where I'm at now. So I gotta kind of just be like, roll with it. Let's do it.
And
Yeah.
everything happens for a reason.
Oh yeah, bro, great. Yeah, it happened great. And I mean, bro, I graduated, and obviously I didn't follow through with.
Yeah.
When you did finish?
I finished. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I walked
man.
the stage. My fiance was graduating with her medical assistant.
Okay.
She was in high school. Remember, she was a medical
yes,
assistant
I remember.
at the college doing that. And we walked together. But that was
No
big.
way. That was all. That's
Bro,
awesome.
yeah. Like, we're a couple that graduated together.
That's
Like
awesome.
college. Yeah. So that was cool.
So you picked, yeah. So that's another thing too. Like, so making you into who you are, right? You finding a good support system is super important. Your dad was there from the jump, and now you're saying your fiance was there from when you
Oh,
you
yeah.
met her.
Yeah. Like, I felt like I was immature until I met her. And she, straight as an arrow.
Straighten you
Nice.
Yeah. And
That's
I feel
good.
like I needed it. And it happened early in my life. And I'm glad it happened early in my life because I could have ended up way worse.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know why stuff happened the way it did, but it just happened like college.
up. God, brother.
You can't question it. You can't question
Exactly.
it. There's a plan written out for everyone. You just have to accept that this is your plan, and it's where you're going is where you're supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Sometimes you don't question it, bro. You just do what
You roll with
basically,
it.
yeah, you go with it. And bro, she pushed me like whenever it came time to opening my own business, she said, you should do it.
Were you scared, brother? Were you?
Oh my God, bro. I'm still scared some days because I feel like I'm not old enough. But then it's like, when is old enough to own a business? And obviously, you started young too, having to take over the business, and it's just like sometimes you question. It's like, was I old enough to even do that yet?
And honestly, from my perspective, it didn't even hit me, right? Because it all happened kind of quick. So it's not something that it's like, oh, today I'm going to do this. It kind of just happened. And then
And you have to.
I had to. And it was like sink or swim. And it was like,
Sometimes we need that.
Yeah. Well, I hate that, I guess, about myself. I don't know if everyone else is like that. But for me, I feel like I need a extreme amount of pressure to get me to realize, like, I got to go. Like, I gotta start.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because you could have also sank. And you didn't.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree.
So
I agree.
You swam.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
So you were nervous. Like, how long were you even contemplating even opening your own business?
Honestly, it was always an idea, but I didn't think it was gonna happen this early in life.
Well, not even. This early now. This happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
How old were you when you opened your first barbershop?
21.
Damn, you're young.
Yeah, I think I was 21.
Yeah.
I was working. I was comfortable where I was at the time. I was working behind Publix at the hotspot.
Okay.
Oh,
I was working there.
Yep.
Booth rent was good, money was okay, and I was just like, I just got my first apartment. I was paying the bills. Everything felt comfortable, and I felt good staying there. But then Gio pushed me to open the barbershop with him. He was like, "Yo, bro, like, for the amount of money we could put into this barbershop, if you break everything down, me, you, and a couple of the barbers, like, we'll be sitting where we're at now, just better at our own place."
Right.
That's it.
So he kind of like
motivated you.
Yeah, he put the idea in my head of like, we could do it ourselves and be where we're at now. Just we're the ones paying ourselves now.
Because
That's
I mean, at the end of the day, as a barber, you're paying for the rent of the chairs. You're
Yeah,
paying rent regardless.
Exactly.
You gotta come up with
Yeah,
something
you're paying for something, so it's like you might as well pay it into something that is yours.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Shout out to Gio for playing.
So
this.
yeah, bro, shout out to Gio, like 100%, because bro, like if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have made that jump. And I call it a jump because bro, it was like I started at the hotspot like in November. Within I think the New Year's after that, bro, we were open.
So 3-4 months.
No, like
Oh, so like
October and then a whole year.
and
And
then
then
December.
yeah.
Got it.
And
so by like 13 months.
Yeah, 13 months roughly. And it just felt like it happened so quick. Because like it was comfortable. He was working at Charlie's old location. It was a barbershop after that.
Mm-hmm.
But then something happened with that, and then he moved to our shop.
Got it.
And then that's whenever he was like, "Yo, bro, let's do this. He had already owned one barbershop with his dad, the one downtown.
Yes.
But he didn't keep it for that long. So I wanted to buy that location originally, but I took too long to jump on it. And then rest in
You wanted
peace.
to buy the real
Yeah,
estate.
yeah. No, it was just the business part of it.
Oh, okay.
And then rest in peace, Jose bought it from Gio's dad.
Got it.
Oh, right.
So like that idea of already buying the business already had like a seed in my head of like, one day you're gonna own one now. So whenever he talked about it, Gio kept talking about it. I'm just like, you know what? I talked to my girl about it. I was hoping she said no, don't do it, to be back in my comfort zone. But she was just like, do it.
That's how you know you picked the right one.
And at that point, I'm just like,
That's crazy.
all right, let's do it.
And how did that conversation go? Like, it just started. You were just like, babe, I want to open my own thing, or
Well, she's always been weird about like business with other people. And I get it though. I mean, like, we're Hispanics. Like, most of us do stuff for ourselves, for our own family, and that's it. So I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little weird. Like, I didn't know how business worked like that. So I'm like,
You never owned a business. Your
Yeah.
parents never owned a business. You don't know.
did you even have anyone to talk to about it? Like,
Well-
someone who was owned a business?
Megan McPhail, she owned the hotspot.
Okay.
She was the one that was like, okay, to open a location, you need this LOC, you need this, and she did step by step. Gio's dad helped a lot too, because he's the one that did the license for the old location they had.
Got
So he already knew how to get the license for it.
And that's awesome, bro, because you're there paying rent in her chair, and she's helping you,
Yeah.
showing you, because she knew you were leaving.
But
She didn't hold you back.
But I told her from the start, I'm like, hey, look, I think I'm opening my own barbershop. Like, I'm gonna let you know now before you invest more money, before you, like, and then we kind of agreed, and she was like, yeah, because she could have run it herself.
No, but even then, bro,
Yeah.
there's people that won't even help you.
No.
Well, yeah, whatever, but they wouldn't have helped you.
Yeah, go
But they're good people, bro.
go do
McPhails-
yeah.
McPhails
Shout out to the
Yeah.
McPhails.
People, bro.
Yeah. She looked out for real. Like, she helped let us in the right direction.
Right.
And I mean, I still cut her husband, still cut her, and bro, it's great. Like,
That's awesome.
she walks in all the time. She's like, "Wow, this place looks great,"
That's awesome.
and I'm like, "Thank you." Like, this is
Thank you.
yeah, like a part of this is you.
I didn't know what an LLC was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like she led us in the right direction. When we opened up, there was, I mean, no one knows how to open a business until you're already doing it.
That's it.
Like, you don't know you need insurance for something until you're like, oh, dang, I forgot I need insurance.
Yeah.
We got a letter in the mail. Like,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, or like, oh, I forgot to file this, or I gotta get this from the county, and
Right.
so bro, like that took a little while to get situated. But once you got going, Gio was like, hey man, like the two owner thing, it sounds like we're kind of butting heads a little bit here and there, which is normal for business.
It happens.
Yeah, like two owners, two different mindsets, kind of.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, so he said, hey, you know, just buy me out. And I'm like, all right, cool, bro. You know, gave him the funds, and then that was it. I was full owner of that business.
Right.
That was honestly probably the hardest part.
In what sense?
It was like getting pushed in the pool at first, you know, with a life jacket.
Okay.
That was with Gio, you know, because I felt like I was safe.
Right.
Like if something, like let's say a bill came in $5,000, I'm paying half, he's paying half.
Right.
It felt like, okay, you know, we're splitting it up. And after that point, it was all on me. So the fear of like, what if? And it was just like, I don't know what's going to happen next, but let's do it. And I just kept going with it, bro. And just one person at a time, you know, let's say if Barber left, I came out of pocket for it, never complained because it's my business, you know.
That's it.
And I did what I had to do, bro. And here we are now.
And that's everybody's fear. I think what holds back most people is the what if.
Yeah.
Who cares about the what if?
Yeah.
You figure it out as you go.
Yeah. I feel like
That's it.
if you were willing,
It's hard.
yeah, if you're willing to do it and you're willing to sacrifice, you could do anything, bro.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I've learned to get that now because I'm a big what if person. So when all that happened, and I mean, our dad's van wasn't the best,
No.
so it was like, what do I do? What do I do with an oil change or a tire rotation? Like I don't know what to do.
Like,
Yeah.
freaking sales tax. We just, like last year, we just paid all of last year's sales tax in one rip.
Yeah, dude.
You know, it's a nightmare. You get through it, dude. You figure it out. You get it done.
That's the thing is you have to figure it out eventually. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you know the startup could be costly because you might, you know, your tax information and you know your paperwork. You might not, you forget to write off a couple things, stuff like that, which happens. I mean,
that's normal.
And that happened a lot of years with me. You know, it was tough.
You're learning as you go.
Yeah, bro, it was tough because at that point, you know, by the time that I took over the barbershop, I might have been 22, maybe 23.
You're young, dude. Young.
Bro, paying taxes, like I was in the process of trying to buy my own house at that point.
A lot of responsibility on the shoulders, dude.
Yeah, and then at that point, bro, I was like, my next big goal, because I'm a goal person. Like I have to find a big goal and I gotta try to hit it.
Just to keep you in line.
Yeah,
on track.
yeah, or some kind of goal, something, learn something, do something, like keep your mind occupied. So I was like, next is the house, and we kept looking for houses, bro, and we couldn't find nothing. So I was like, next best thing is to build one.
Right.
So bro, like to get my tax paperwork in line to build a house as self-employed, bro, at like 23, that was probably
the hardest milestone you had to do.
And then all this happened right before COVID.
Right.
Ooh.
Like I'm trying to call people and they're like, you gotta set up an appointment for this and this, and I'm just like, oh my god, like,
right.
I'm like at that point, bro, I'm young, trying to figure everything out. That's tough.
Right.
Because like I want to ask my parents, but my parents never went through this.
They
My
don't
parents, they never were self-employed. They never built a house. I mean, thank God they own a house. Their house paid off. They're living good. You know, they're set now.
Right.
But bro, like they struggled too to get to that point. And they didn't know how to help me, so I just had to kind of
figure it out.
Bro, meeting people and talking to people like you guys, you know, people, entrepreneurs and stuff like that, is probably the best thing you can do to grow yourself, I feel like. Because then you talk to sources and then you can grow yourself.
And that's the idea of this podcast.
Yeah.
The idea of this podcast is there's a kid out there who wants to open a barbershop, has no idea what to do. And he's listening to you and he can get some insight.
Yeah.
Because we don't know, right? We didn't know. Nobody taught us.
Yeah, nobody.
You never really know what you're going through until you're going through it.
Exactly.
Right? And I feel like even when we talked to David the last episode, he said you never really know who's going to impact you unless you talk. And I feel like a lot of people now don't even want to talk because it's like, what's this person going to say? Or what's this person going to think? Or I don't want to put all my information out there because of haters. Dude, if you have to overlook all that because he comes from sales, right?
Yeah.
So one thing he always says is like, you might get 5 no's, and then you'll get that one yes.
Yeah.
You might get 5 haters, but when you get that one guy that's like, dude, you helped me out so much, that just pays the soul.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like you want to pay it forward,
Yeah.
but you never know how people are gonna take it. You know, they might think, oh, this guy's arrogant, or he's just trying to boast that he opened a barbershop. Like, no.
Yeah.
Look at everything I had to go through.
Yeah.
You could do it too.
That's I look at, that's why, I look at people like you might not know, but I'm looking at you, bro. Every time I go get a haircut, I look at you, bro, and we have conversations about, dude, I just pulled out $5,000 to go pay my taxes. I just did this, and inside of me, I'm like, bro, proud of this guy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Appreciate
awesome.
it, bro. Appreciate
That's
it. bro.
awesome,
For real.
bro.
Big
Because
time.
not everybody, because I'm not structured, right? I've done it, but I'm not organized at all.
No.
Yeah.
So seeing you that you're super organized, I admire that.
Yeah.
I admire that.
I think the struggle growing up, seeing my parents with little money, is what made me realize like I gotta have it there for when it's needed.
Right. For emergency.
So I always kind of put some aside, and saving like I'm supposed to, and then I always put the wants in the back end of everything.
Right.
Like if I wanted a new vehicle, I always tell myself I gotta have double of what the vehicle costs before I go buy it. And I ran by that up until now, because now cars are obviously way too much money.
Way too much.
And you're buying more expensive
Yes,
cars.
exactly. Yeah,
You can't drive a '94 Civic forever.
exactly. Yeah. So I got to the point now where I'm in newer vehicles now, and
Right.
it's like,
Right, and that's okay, man.
and I never thought I would be in this place.
Right.
I never thought I'd get to the point where I'm like, I'm driving a new car.
That's right.
Like I'm used to driving these older cars, 90s, 2000s. Before my car now, my newest vehicle was an '08.
Wow.
And bro, like, you look at it now, '08 is creeping up on 20
it's old.
years now.
It's old.
Bro,
Right.
that's getting there, you know.
Right.
So,
What's your first vehicle?
1986 Jeep Comanche.
Jeep Comanche.
That is
Jeep
old.
Comanche, bro. Half the people probably don't even know what they are, because they were only ran up until a certain year, and that was it. But bro, that vehicle right there humbled me big time.
Really?
No AC,
Oh.
V6 carburetors. You gotta, do the whole pump feature thing. Yeah, bro. No AC, like I said.
Manual.
Manual windows.
Oh my.
Bro,
God.
I mean, it was old school, and bro, I love that thing, bro.
I
Your
remember.
first car?
Yes, bro.
I remember the Comanche. I remember.
You
That's-
remember?
Oh yeah.
That's the
Lifted
vehicle.
blue
Yeah,
on like
faded blue,
30s.
31s,
31s.
31s, bro. And that thing,
Small
bro.
buggy.
Yeah. People will call me, "Hey, yo, I'm stuck in the States, bro. I'm on the way." Bro, hop in, go.
That was a recovery vehicle.
Yeah, bro. It just got anywhere.
You pulled me out. No, but you had a much bigger truck.
I had
got
my
some-
7.3, yes.
Oh my God,
Had
dude,
my
that was
7.3.
embarrassing. Why did I even go to your house?
I think a haircut.
I don't even remember. It was his.
Matter of
neighbor.
fact, I think you were with Christina at that time,
I
because she
was.
was in the truck mad at
I
you.
was, and I told her to go home because she lived like a house behind you or 2 houses behind you, and I told her just go home because I was stuck. I got stuck in a person's yard,
Oh man.
like front yard, like literally front door, fucking yard.
Yes, bro. Like
And
in your
it was
ditch.
tearing up their shit.
No, I
Yes,
didn't.
bro.
Yeah, well, not on
Yes,
purpose.
bro.
So what happened was, I think I had passed your house. Something happened, bro, and I was trying to get to your
I
house.
think you were trying to do a U-turn.
And I went to go do a U-turn, and I looked, and it's just flat grass. But it was like
Had a rain ditch.
No, it had a ditch,
massive
and they
rain
would
ditch.
mow it like,
It rained.
and he would kind of get it just kind of where it looked level. Like he wouldn't really
You
like,
couldn't see the rain ditch.
yeah.
I was stuck in that rain ditch for every bit of an hour. Just I destroyed those people's yard. If that was your yard, I do apologize. I was like 17, okay?
Yeah.
But
That was your-
I called Jesus, and within 20 minutes he pulled up, and he
In the
pulled me
big
out.
ass Comanche.
In the, no, not
No,
in
I
the-
had
in
a
what
Ford
was
at the time.
the 7.3.
Right after the Comanche, I sold it and I bought a 97 Ford F-250 7.3. And bro,
Another oldie,
another oldie, bro.
but that was a good.
And that
I
thing
remember
was
the purple Jeep. That I remember too.
Oh,
Oh,
no, it was blue.
blue.
It was
You
blue.
sold that
You
to
did the
another buddy.
windshield.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did the windshield on that truck with my dad. Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
my second Jeep.
Yes, that you sold.
I traded the 7.3 for that Jeep. A buddy of mine in town posted the Jeep, and it was like a 98, 66,000 miles on it. My truck was
Clean.
it was creeping up on like 300,000, and I was young,
Oof.
and I'm like, bro, I don't have the money to rebuild this truck, so I'm like, let me just get something that's better. Ended up with Jeep. Jeep was good. Had some issues with it because I off-roaded it a lot, and it wasn't the same as my Comanche.
no,
So I got rid of that, and then I got my Toyota,
I remember
my
the.
Toyota Tacoma.
I remember the
I don't
Tacoma.
remember that.
with the rose gold wheels.
Yeah, I think I don't know if you were living here at the time or not, but I got rid of the Tacoma, and I went back with the 7.3 again.
Yes.
And that's
The same truck.
The same exact truck. I bought it back from the same guy I traded the Jeep to.
You had that for a long time.
Yeah.
You love that.
I don't know. Bro, I loved it, and it's living its best life right now.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Bro, the best life right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's 4-link, 42s, 28s.
Oh shit,
bro,
So you
full
really don't
interior.
drive.
Bro, the guy, everything,
It's
bro.
a full single build.
Everything.
Full,
Got it.
full.
Bro, that
$150,000 truck now.
Truck's nasty.
And it was a farm truck. You sold it to some guy that used it as a farm truck.
farm
no,
truck.
no plate, no registration,
Farm-
no nothing.
farm-
Nothing.
Straight.
Farm truck.
Go see the cows, feed the cows, come right back.
Oh.
Yes, bro. It only seen dirt, mud, and that was it. Like,
it.
that was the life of the truck. But, bro, he only put like 200 miles on it
Yeah, nothing.
because it was just in the farm here and there. And he never went on the farm like that. So, it never got used like that. So, I bought it back, cleaned it up, got suspension done, redid the whole thing again.
Right.
And then I sold that thing. But,
That was it.
and then here I am now with my Jeep.
Yeah.
My new Jeep, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not with the old Jeeps no more.
Right.
I
No, once you get used to driving a new car, bro, it's hard to go back to an old car.
But bro, like I started seeing now in my life, like I want reliability.
Yeah.
I need to get to work. I got to get stuff done.
Right.
Like
Oh.
we can't rely on some things,
No.
like you got a family, bro. What's gonna happen if you get an old car, your car breaks down?
No, can't do it.
No.
Like you gotta have something that is gonna get you
Can't do
where
that.
you need.
You evolve.
I evolved
Right.
for sure.
Especially a girl, like you imagine
Yes,
your girl's
bro.
driving 45 minutes away, she breaks down, your girl's stranded.
Exactly,
I can't have
bro.
that, bro. I got my
Yeah.
kids, my wife, I can't have that, bro.
Yeah, no.
Well,
So
From a family man's perspective, for sure. Me, I only have my wife. I have no kids. I would feel bad for her, but more so for me because I don't feel like getting up and driving 45 minutes to go pick you up. I really don't. I love you, but man, I'm gonna do it with. Oh man, that's gonna suck.
yeah, I still remember when my girl had a Mini Cooper and she called me one time. She's like,
I remember the Mini too.
"Yes,
Jeez,
bro, that car was great."
that was a good car.
She was like, my car says I still have gas, but it just shut off on me. And I'm like, your gas gauge is probably off. We got gas,
Fuel
pump
or
gas.
some shit.
No, I wouldn't pump gas in her car, bro, and it was
I know,
fine.
it's a
Yeah,
gauge.
so it was a gauge.
That sucks.
That's crazy.
But bro, like, we always kept these older vehicles around, and now I'm like, I need something new, reliable.
Right.
Because in life, bro, like, people depend on you. So like, you have to have something reliable to get to the places you need to go. Like, bro, people rely on me. Like you guys, y'all come weekly every Friday.
Every Friday.
Like, what would happen if I called you like, hey, bro,
I didn't make it.
yeah, I can't make it because my car's broke down now.
No, it's
Like, bro, like,
well, it's like the phrase "choose your struggle," right? Because if you have your old cars, you're struggling to buy a battery, but get the flat tire, get
Yeah.
this. Or if you have a new car, you're struggling to make the payment. Either way, you're struggling. It's just where does that energy of your struggle going to?
Yeah,
To
exactly.
progression, or are you going back?
yeah, exactly. And it's a sacrifice. Haven't made that payment. It kind of does suck because I see what people say payments suck.
They do. They do.
But
I get used to them, bro.
but exactly, yeah. Like
They're just a part of life.
to me,
Yeah.
I feel like the cost of owning my car every month is what I have to pay for subscription monthly to drive my
It's
luxury
just a part
car.
of life, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like I love my car.
I mean, I guess once I'm old and shit,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't want to because I want to be a multi-millionaire, so I don't have to worry about it.
yeah.
But if I'm old and on a budget, I get it. But right now, bro, when I'm young and hustling and I can fight and make money, I'm not
That's
gonna drive a beater, bro.
Exactly,
I
bro.
drive,
You gotta enjoy yourself.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Life's about enjoying yourself. And I started learning that too recently too, bro. About enjoying your life.
Well, but you just did a new barbershop recently.
Yeah.
How was that adventure, bro? Because I know you put a lot of money into that new shop. It's beautiful.
Bro, it was tough. Cause it was tough trying to get a remodel and everything, with not breaking the bank at the same time, making it look as best as you can.
Right.
Yep.
But,
So-
what triggered that? Just going from because you evolved too.
Yeah.
Because you went from being super scared to open your first barbershop, and
Oh,
then now you just opened a really badass barbershop.
yeah.
So inside you, what tickled? If you go back to that original guy, that guy would have stayed in the old barbershop forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
tickled? What changed in your brain that made you
Oh,
trigger
man.
into a new badass barbershop?
Honestly, I got a lot of complaints.
Really, bro? I never freaking complained.
No.
No. It wasn't the customers. It was everybody else around the barbershop that was like, hey, your business is so busy that they're parking on my business parking lot now.
Oh.
Like, bro, we were so busy. We were filling a parking lot, other people's parking lots. People were like hitching rides and trying to go to the barbershop. It was that serious, bro.
Yes,
And we had a small location and we had a pretty small parking lot.
you did.
And literally Friday nights was chaos. We had, CBT Custom, shout out to him as well.
Yep.
Right behind our barbershop.
Shane,
Yeah, Shane Sizemore,
shout
bro.
out to Shane.
Right behind the barbershop, bro. And like, we had a loop around to get it got to his business and also got around the whole business.
Right.
And people would block those trying to find parking spots. He'd call, hey, my customer's trying to leave. Sorry, bro, this person has to move the car. It was a red Charger. Okay, cool. Hey, red Charger, move your car.
Oh, I didn't even know you were going through that, bro.
Yes, bro. Almost every couple of days it was going through that.
And next door was the mattress guy.
And then he eventually put a sign up saying mattress only parking.
Right.
Yes.
So it got to the point where it was just like, you know what? I think we've outgrown where we're at.
Right.
You know, it's like a fish in a tank. A fish can only grow as big as a tank.
Right.
We can't go past that.
Right.
So we were at that point where we're like, yo, we have to hit the next level.
Right.
We have to get a bigger location. So, bro, like it's crazy. Like I was looking, but I wasn't looking. You know, I was looking for that deal to kind of just like fall in your lap.
Right.
And
You wanted to, but you didn't want
the
to.
opportunity, yeah, because like
with your girl, I want to do this. You were hoping she would say no. Same thing.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you know, at the time, you know, the economy was already taking a move, and it was already like,
Right.
okay, rent's super high. How am I gonna afford this?
Right.
Well, then another barber that I know, Timothy, down Lake Placid, he reached out to me out of nowhere, bro. Like this guy went to barber school when we were already a barber, and like we kind of helped him, you know, push them in different directions and stuff like that. He reached out to me and was like, hey, bro, I have this guy that's in our barbershop right now that's got a location in Sebring close to yours, only wanting X amount per month. And bro, it was only a couple $100 increase at the time. So I was like,
For this new location?
yeah, for the new location. So I was like,
Sent from
let me
God.
talk to this guy. He sent me the address, bro. It's like, what, 0.2 miles from our location?
Right, it's right there, yeah.
And I'm like, that'd be an easy move. I'm like, but let me see everything structure. And bro, it needed some work. It had carpet. It was like yellowish brown walls.
Oof.
It had some popcorn ceiling that the landlord had removed already. So it was already, he was working towards the direction, but he didn't know what was going to go there. So he wanted to model for something else. So I talked to him and I said, look, man, don't even post it. Like, I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm like, let me just go home, talk to my girl.
That's it. You gotta talk to the boss.
Talk to my girl.
She said, pull the trigger, baby.
And, you know, at that point, she was just kind of like, well, whatever you think, you know. I'm like, if it was you, what would you do? She's like, I would do it.
Done. She
Bro.
put the ball in your court and
That's what it was.
you took off.
So, bro, I said, all right, man, let's do it. You know, I paid him, you know, and we set everything up. You know, I paid him to do some of the work because he was a painter.
Okay.
Or he used to paint before he retired. So he's like, yeah, I can paint it for you. He hired a guy for me. We did all the work. You know, I did all the assembling for everything. You know, I designed the whole place, the colors. Everything was me, the lights. I hung all the lights myself. Well, I had a couple of buddies help out.
Yep.
Shout out to them too, because bro, those lights,
They were
hexagon lights are a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, it's worth it.
Oh my God, no, they look great.
So worth it. But yeah, it was like scary going in, but I knew I've done it once already.
Right.
Like now it's just moving everything over and hoping that this one does as good as the last one, and hopefully I can grow, get more barbers. The biggest thing about owning a barbershop is having a good crew.
Right.
Because if you have a bad crew, you're gonna have barbers come in and out, barbers leave, and like you don't want that. Like you want somebody to go to a barbershop and be like, oh, I'm here for so and so. Like it's just so much better than that. Like
Nobody's fighting for a client.
Yeah.
Synchrony. You know,
Bro,
everybody in
that
sync.
happened during COVID?
Yeah.
That whole appointment
The
thing.
appointment thing got pushed really big during COVID.
Right.
And it's a good and a bad thing. I mean, I still miss my walk-in days.
Do you
I will say that, yeah, bro, because every day's different. You don't know what's coming at you.
Right.
Like you walk in that day, bro, and you're like, who's gonna be first? Like that idea sometimes is kind of like cool.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
Now
like
you know exactly
you
who's
don't
coming on
like
Friday
this-
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You don't like the
yeah, like I mean, like, but at the same time, I enjoy knowing that, like, okay, every week I could sleep into this time. I know I could get stuff done this day because this person comes this time. I could take a break after this person. I could organize my day like
To the T.
to the T.
Right.
Like every single 30 minutes, I could have a certain person. And people get mad at me for like, oh, bro, like I booked for a haircut, I can do my beard. And I'm like, bro, you booked it to the T.
Right.
Like a haircut's 30 minutes with me.
Right.
You booked 30 minutes with me.
Right.
A beard, I always put extra 15 minutes. So like, I can't give you 15 minutes because I don't have it no more,
Right.
bro. It's
Yeah,
gone.
Your 45-minute windows, right?
Exactly. So I tell people, hey, please show up on time because literally, if you're late, I'm late. The next person's late.
That's
It's just,
it.
yeah,
It's a
just
whole-
yeah,
you got
it's
clients waiting.
yeah,
you got
bro.
leads
Domino
stimulating.
effect,
Right.
domino effect. So like, I try to push that big, you know,
I'm really happy you locked us in every Friday back to back.
Yeah,
because
just-
that helps us
every
too.
week, bro. Every week.
I
No,
love it.
and him with me, bro, super flexible. Like I've been traveling these couple of,
Yeah, bro.
you know, you got me on Tuesday. Like you got me Tuesday because I was flying out for the
Yeah.
event. But
Yeah.
then we got this interview. I was like, bro, got me in for a haircut.
Yeah,
No,
But-
major big ups.
but like you said, you know, starting, you said the loyalty thing, bro. It's
Oh,
true,
100%.
100% true, bro. I think loyalty in a barbershop is
It has to be key.
And that's my thing is I get, and I'm not gonna say names because you know, we still live in this town, but I had issues with barbers, and I take it to heart. Why am I? People be like, bro, you literally left that barber for that? You're ridiculous. I said the problem is I'm ridiculous.
Yeah.
So if I'm extremely loyal to you,
yeah,
I expect you to be there for me when I need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, bro.
Because I'm gonna give you the
Yeah.
same respect. Like I remember one time, I think I told you, I forgot what the hell it was at the old shop, and I forgot. And Neil again, shout out to Neil. I
Yeah.
forgot what the hell you were doing. Something was going on. I had to get a haircut with Neil.
Oh, it's probably like on vacation or
No,
something.
no, you were there.
Oh, I think you're right.
And you
I
were
think you're right. I
cutting
think you're
somebody
right.
else, and I was sitting. But it was funny, bro. Like you can make it a movie. Like you could put some
The
romantic-
tension,
like,
tension
for
was
me, it
there.
was like tension with a chick. Like I'm over here getting a haircut, and I would look over at you like this. My barber, I'm sorry, bro. Like I just felt guilty. I just felt guilty,
No,
bro.
it sucks, dude.
And I know you didn't give a shit because you knew what's up.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
inside
no,
of me, I
bro.
was like, I'm cheating on him, and he's right there.
He's right
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
No, dude.
And bro, I'm all about the business, bro. Like, I feel like if you come into my barbershop and get a haircut in my barbershop, you're supporting me
Right, 100%.
because the name is my name. When you see Prestige, bro, you think of Jesus.
That's it.
So I feel like all my barbers should be on point to the point where you should be able to walk in there right now, get a haircut, get a good haircut, and it's gonna reflect on me in a good way. That's the way I feel like it should have been ran. And that's the way I did, bro.
I was about to.
Yeah,
say, you're-
the crew is
Yeah, it's on point.
right now, bro. Like all my barbers, bro. Like if someone calls, I need a haircut. Hey, who's got an opening, bro? I don't have
You're
to ask.
confident with everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
How many members you got in your crew?
Me and I have I got 5 others right now.
So
Working on
6
working on my 6th one right now. He's younger than me. He's in
Really?
high school. He wants to be a barber. He already got clients. He's already cutting. Like he already has proof that he can cut, and I'm very impressed.
Wow.
So I feel like, bro, like I want to be what Charlie did to me. I want to like mentor him, push him in the right direction. Cause bro, like the barber industry, bro, you gotta learn the hard way.
Yeah.
Like clientele isn't just like you walk in, it's a busy barbershop. You're not gonna be busy right away, bro. Like people have to know you. They have to see you're good. They got to see that you're gonna stay around for a while
You
because
gotta build your resume.
yeah, you build a resume.
A lot of these young barbers can see you at your level, like, bro, he's doing good. He's got the whips,
Yes.
he's got the crib, he's got this, bro. I'm gonna be like that. But they don't understand what you've been through.
Yeah, they didn't see the work. They didn't see the middle of it. I mean,
Right.
And you're an exception, dude, because not every barber, like again,
Right.
it's the individual that carries the shop too. You've done a lot for a. Some people don't really understand. They think like not for nothing, but your mom. Oh, that's not a career. Like you're a barber by title, but you're
More than that.
you're a lot
Yeah,
more than
bro.
a barber, dude.
Not all
Yeah.
barbers are living
Like
like
no, man.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, like, I run my business for the people. Is what I realized, bro. When you work for the people pay back.
Right.
Like, it's whenever you work for just yourself is when people are like, this guy's selfish.
100%.
Like, you know, like, there's barbers that you tell them, hey, can you stay after hours for me, bro? I need it for this occasion. If it's something special, bro, I'm like, come on, bro, I got you.
You do it all the time.
Yeah, because
All the time.
bro, there's you know certain occasions where you have to.
You gotta have a cut.
Yeah, exactly. So like, if I've had calls of like, oh, I got court tomorrow.
Right.
I gotta do it. You gotta look sharp for
I
it.
mean, bro, like, the thing is, if I don't come my boy, he might go in, bro. I might not have a client for 2
Right,
minutes.
right, right. Because we don't got locked down.
Yeah, exactly,
That is awesome.
So I got to see it as like an investment with it's an investment with my client, bro. Like,
And you never
It's a relationship.
you never gatekeeped anything, dude. Like I remember when you one of the first luxuries that I remember you doing was your chain, your piece. And I remember we've always loved Cuban links.
yeah,
But it's like the thing that's like in the back of the mind, like, do I really want to drop that on that right
Yeah, I
now?
want to spend that money.
I kind of don't. And I remember you were the one that made me go get my first link. I saw when you walked in, it was shining, gold, crispy. And I was like, bro, what did you do? Where'd you get it? And you
Yeah.
were like, bro, I got it for this much. Go see this guy. You called him on FaceTime. I remember you called him on FaceTime. You were like, bro, put my boy on, whatever. And I think I drove down that weekend.
I think that weekend, yeah,
And I was like, bro, I got to go.
yeah,
And they helped me out Shout out, was it? Shout out
C4G Jewelers.
C4G Jewelers, bro.
Yeah.
They worked with me. It was amazing. It was a great experience. But you pushed me to do that, and I was like, bro, I can't believe Jesus did. You know what? I'm gonna do it too.
But it was such an easy spend with him, bro, that like it made you want to easy go spend money with him.
He did.
Yeah, it was gonna be-
You can just call him, hey, I want to spend this much money. What carrot do you want? 10? Okay. This is what you can get for this much. I have one in stock. You know, it's a little
Oh,
smaller. All right, cool.
And I actually
it.
ran into
Done.
another one of your boys at the same store.
Yeah, that
Shout
I
out
said
Camino.
too.
Yeah,
Camino,
and I was like, bro, what are you doing here? He's like, Jesus told me to come get a piece, and I was like, bro, Jesus better be getting commission. I think I called you there too, and I was like, bro, you better ask these guys for a
You really
commission. There was a bunch of people from Sebring over there, and I was like, man, but you pushed me to get my first link, and I was like, man, you know what? That really hit me. I was like, man,
Yeah.
like he didn't. Some guys you'd be like, oh, who's your jeweler? Oh, bro, it's secret. Bro.
Yeah. They don't
Yeah.
want you to get
Yeah,
the
like, are you serious, bro?
Yeah. No, bro.
And you put me on.
I believe knowledge is everything, bro. Like I don't believe knowledge should come with the price. Like, bro, like if you walked in tomorrow, Chris, and said, hey, I want to learn how to cut hair, I would say, buy your clippers, bro. Come tomorrow. I'll teach you how to cut hair. Cause, bro, like, why is it gonna affect me, bro?
Yeah.
If you take my client, bro, then good for you. Like, I feel like nobody owns a client. There's no legal ownership of nobody, bro. We don't have a contract, bro. You don't have to come to me. So I feel like
This is my contract.
yeah,
And for me, in my opinion, competition makes you better.
exactly, bro.
100% competition.
Because you need the bad to see the good, and you need the good to see the bad.
You go down the
You
street,
need
bro, you got
both.
CVS, you got Walgreens facing each other.
Exactly.
Every corner. Competition makes you better. It sharpens you up. Makes you want to compete.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
what competition is.
and-
And as long as it's love, you know, like, bro, you push me to be better. You push me out of my comfort zone because, again, I'm like you. Comfortable, bro. Like, I know this, I
Yeah.
know that. For you to push me to go spend, you know, $5 to $7 grand on a necklace, dude, like, I was like, bro, I want to do it too. And after that, but friendly competition, it feeds the soul.
Oh, bro, yeah, it's good.
It's good for you, bro.
Yeah,
It is,
bro.
It is. It
And
is.
I mean, I feel like a piece is like a trophy.
yeah, it is. Everything is.
It is.
All
Because
luxury pieces. are
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Sure.
Like, and this was my way of paying myself because I feel like before my chain, I wouldn't buy myself anything. I buy myself cars, but like
Yeah.
you also need a car, so it wasn't
Right,
really like
that's
paying
the same.
myself. Yeah. Like I wanted something that was like a luxury, like you said, a
Super
luxury.
selfish.
Yeah,
For myself.
selfish.
Right.
Exactly, bro.
Right.
And I've never been able to do it. Well, I have in the past, like little stuff, but like that was my first big spend that was completely kind of pointless, I would
Right.
say.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's just jewelry.
It was a pat on the back for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, yo, like growing up, like, we grew up in low income housing, bro. If you had a chain, bro, you were like the top dog.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, I always wanted to be that, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's
I mean, obviously, I don't want to be top dog. Like, I don't care about being
but
top
it's something
dog.
you
but-
grew up admiring. That
Yeah,
you could
exactly.
have.
Yep.
So now I
Yeah.
can buy it. I want it. I grew up like that. I told my boy the other day, when I was growing up, I grew up with, we're Cuban, so it's a Cuban.
Yeah.
So in Miami, Cuban links were, since I was little, obviously back in the day in the 80s, it was the big drug dealers and all that. There was three or four things, right? It's the Cuban link. This is the Miami Hialeah Geta. It's the Cuban link. It's the Cuban link bracelet. It's the blue face Submariner Rolex and the fucking ring with the fucking Indian and the ruby eyes. That's the Marimbero Hialeah Geta. So as you're growing up, you're seeing all that. Then I grow a little older and I had a couple boys. The parents were doing a little better than me. They had the big Cuban links. And I remember, bro, they would play basketball. And they would be playing basketball and they would all and I've never been an athlete, so I'm always on the sideline and shit. I'm the water boy.
Yeah.
So they'd be like, yo, hold my chain, bro, I have my neck full of Cuban links. But hell yeah, loved it. But I
Yeah.
couldn't have one.
Yeah.
My parents didn't have money for that. So nothing, I grew up,
You pushing me?
pushed
Pushed
me.
him.
Right?
Yeah.
He
pushed
did.
me.
He finally pulled the
That's it, bro,
trigger.
I'm buying my chain. That was
I
it.
got more emotional, not gonna lie, when he bought his. Because I've heard that story
forever.
since I can remember.
Yeah, but to finally get it, bro, that's
Well, for me, it's
big.
family always came, bro. It's always for me. I've always
Yeah.
been chasing, the better house and this and that.
Yeah.
And it's always been for my family. I always did everything
Yeah.
for my family.
100%.
My kids' bedroom sets. My kids. So when I did it? I did it when my daughter's quinceañera. So I'm pulling out all this money for the quinceañera, and I'm buying it in the middle of this quinceañera, which is crazy, right? Because I shouldn't be doing that. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
spending all this money on my
At all.
birthday.
that's what you should try to find money.
Right, exactly. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm buying my Cuban link because I've always been doing everything for everybody, and I did it, bro. But you know what? For me too, jewelry is an investment.
Yeah,
So
it
if
is.
for
It
any
is. It
reason
is.
there's an emergency, something happens, bro. I know I got the money around my neck. I'll
Yeah.
sell it, whatever. I'm
On
gonna
it.
take care of a bill or whatever it is. You know.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's there. It's always there. And honestly, it could even be an investment because gold fluctuates.
They're worth
right?
more now than when we bought.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
When we bought.
I see it as like an investment that you could wear.
Right.
100%. Yep.
So, bro, I gotta go get him his present.
Oh.
Yes.
Let me get it.
Well, while he's getting that, dude, I'm gonna ask you. So you've gone from shop to shop. What's next? What's next for Jesus of Prestige?
Oh, I don't know yet. I want to open another business, but I don't know what direction to head yet. That's where I'm looking around right now to see options and ideas on what's next because I feel like it can go either direction.
It can. I mean, an entrepreneur can go anywhere.
Yeah.
And especially you're dedicated. You every time you set your eyes on a target, you shoot. And so far,
Yeah.
bro, you've hit all your targets.
Yeah.
I'm excited to know the next one.
Yeah.
Well, what are you thinking about? Now you got me curious. Hold up. What are you thinking about?
You're not a person of not thinking, so I know there's something going on in the head.
I don't know. I want to learn more things, and I'm wondering if it's going to take me in the right direction. I want to learn how to wrap cars. That's my next thing, bro. I want to attempt it.
I need it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to learn how to wrap cars, bro, because I did auto body. It's cool, but it wasn't me.
I
Yeah.
got you.
I want to do something more on the cleaner side, something I can be inside working on cars. I want to try that, and if that doesn't work, then maybe something else in the long run. But I know long term, I want to try to be a pilot.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. I want. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa.
I don't know, man. We've been traveling a lot the past like 2-3 years, and I'm just like, wow, people get paid to fly planes and just travel.
That's it.
And bro, like it's the idea of a plane is like a big car to me. Like it's a car. It's got it functions.
That's what I mean, dude.
I want to be a pilot. I want to learn how to. I don't have to go commercial level. Just I want to learn how to fly a plane
Buy your own plane.
and eventually
I mean, they're not
buy
that much,
one.
bro. You can
Yeah,
buy a
yeah.
small plane for what, 60 grand?
Yeah.
You can
Well,
buy a plane?
I got a friend.
40.
I got a friend who I think sells planes for like that 50, 60 grand. I think you know
definitely
Ian.
doable. Yeah,
So I want to see if maybe that might turn into a career one day, or maybe that might just be a hobby.
that's badass.
So I mean, I want to start in the near future because I can start small, local, do my my private license, something like that, and then try that out. I got a brother-in-law who actually was trying it too, and then he kind of got me into thinking about it. And then I have a client, bro. He's like 22, 23 years old. My boy's already a commercial pilot.
Wow.
Yes, bro.
awesome.
At 22,
So-
23.
Yeah. And I'm like, so all he's saying is all I have to give up is time to become this. And I'm like, I've already done it.
Right.
Yeah.
I sacrificed money before. I'm like, why can't I do this next?
No, and the business is running itself.
Yeah,
pretty much.
exactly, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, that's its own thing.
Right.
That's something for me. I feel like I can do that. I mean, we got other stuff. My girl's in school. I want to help her, get done with that first.
Right.
Once that goes through and we're back in a better spot again,
Then you can go to your dreams.
then maybe I can do my
That's
dreams.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, bro.
She's chasing hers right now. I'm hopefully chasing mine later on.
That's awesome, dude.
That's the goal, bro.
Dude, I really appreciate you sitting down with us. We got you a little present.
I'll let you give it to him. He's your boy. It's from you. You my dog.
Yeah.
You guys grew
Nah,
up,
bro,
I'll let
nah.
you do it.
Bro, not for nothing, bro. You've been a major impact in my life since I met you. You've kept me crispy since I met you.
Yeah.
So this is just something to keep you a little fresh, bro. Thank you for supporting us, bro.
No, thank you, guys.
You're a part of the Grizzly team now, bro. But I had to shout out Prestige at the same time, bro. Running down the spine because that's the backbone of where it came
Yes,
from.
sir.
Where it started, bro.
Hey,
Thank
bro,
you so
appreciate
much,
it,
dude.
man.
Thank you for sitting with
Yes,
us,
sir.
guys.
You're officially a savage, baby.
Yeah,
That's it,
bro.
guys.
Savage, bro.
So that just shows you guys, doesn't matter where you come from, where you start, where it all ends up, where you're gonna end, where you're gonna finish, right? All that matters is where your target is and where you're ending up, right? Bro, you've been great. I appreciate
bro.
your
Thank
story.
you.
I hope you guys paid attention. I hope you listened, right? And at the end of the day, don't be scared. Just be a savage.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Later, savages.
Be a savage.